This is a quick look at the Reolink Doorbell camera. I've been searching for one that would work with Home Assistant, which is something I'm getting into, and this came highly recommended. In the box, you get the instruction manual, you get the main camera doorbell unit. There's a ringer as well that just plugs into a wall socket, and whenever anyone pushes a doorbell, that will ring. You get an Ethernet cable. There's then a ton of power cables. These are really long, so you can make sure it's powered. There's also shorter versions. There's the screw fixings. There's the power brick. There's the backing plate, and there's an angled plate as well. And you'll want to use that if you're putting the doorbell to the side of the door rather than on the door, which is what I'm going to be doing. The instructions are nice and clear. They're also built into the app, and there's a little template for the drill holes. The unit itself, a nice little unit, it's got a micro SD slot. You'll have to purchase a micro SD card, which I've done, and the power just plugs straight in there. You just screw those terminals in and plug it into the wall. And you'll want to do that before you install it, because there's a setup process to go through, and you'll want to make sure it's all set up before fitting it. So just follow the instructions. It involves downloading an app, making sure that the camera can see this QR code, it'll synchronize, and then whenever you press the button, the Reolink chimer will chime. Then you're ready to install. For me, that involved drilling a big hole in the wall, fitting the angled plate, fitting the main plate, and then just clip on the Reolink after wiring it up, and it is good to go. It looks really smart. If you've got other devices, they will appear in the app as well. You can quickly access the camera stream, whether you're indoors or outdoors. The app will connect so you can see what's going on and who's ringing you. You've also got options to view the playback. It's organised pretty well. You'll need to install an SD card, and once that's installed, it'll automatically record. I've got this set up to record on motion, and you can select the points that it's recorded, and then it'll start to play back. And so here we can see it's triggered because someone has come up to my porch. Now, one of the first things you'll want to do is head to the section that allows you to say where to ignore for alerts. So under the settings, you want to go down to detection alarm, and you want to go to non-detection zone, and that allows you to create an area. So you can see at the top, it's kind of grayed out, and that's because whenever a car was passing or people were passing, it was triggering an alert on my phone. I only want it to trigger an alert when someone enters this area here, the driveway, for example. There's lots of settings in the app. It's very comprehensive. You can choose the chime. You can change things like the light that's on the doorbell, so whether it's on or whether it's auto. You've got push notifications, email alerts, FTP. You've got link devices. There's loads of things to get stuck into. And one of the reasons I purchased this was I wanted to make use of it with Home Assistant. Home Assistant was able to add this very quickly and easily, so it's in my dashboard at the moment. You get an overview of all the information it's picked up, and if you're in the Home Assistant app on your phone, you'll get a little snapshot of what the camera's seeing, and then you can add it to automation. So if you want to use it as a trigger, maybe when someone presses the bell, something happens, you can do that. And this is a free platform, nothing to do with Reolink, but one of the reasons I got this camera was for use within my Home Assistant ecosystem. When someone comes to the door, presses the doorbell, I get a notification on my phone, it loads up the stream, I can then talk to them through my phone if I want to. You've also got the option of connecting to this directly in a web browser, and that gives you options on the basic settings. You've got the advanced settings, and you can even view playback files. So you can go back and check out what's been going on your desktop, your laptop, however you want to access it, just via a web browser rather than using the app, which makes it a bit easier to see on the larger screen. Night vision recording is very good as well. We do live in a fairly well lit area, but this still looks almost clear as day and easily picks out any little furry friends that come by our house to pay us a visit. The camera looks so good, in fact, that we've had a few insects wanting to check it out and get on camera. So overall, I'm very pleased with the Reolink Doorbell Cam. It does a great job, nice and clear, good app, and good integration options.